Basically, the government is arguing that because this young woman is an immigrant minor, they have the right to ban her from having an abortion. And I think that people are very upset at the government asserting that it can tell anyone whether or when to become a parent. This young woman's lawyers are arguing that she has the constitutional right to decide whether or not to terminate this pregnancy, and she has decided to have an abortion, but the federal government is obstructing her in that decision, so her attorneys are arguing that the government is violating her constitutional rights. The facility where she's staying, at the instructions of the government, is refusing to allow her to leave the facility to travel to the abortion clinic for the procedure. This young woman has been involved in a legal process for over a month that initially started in state court because she was present in Texas and seeking to have an abortion in Texas, which is a state that has a mandatory parental consent law, and she was not able to get consent from her parents to have the abortion. She went to court and got what is called a judicial bypass through a fairly intimate and arduous process where a state court judge in Texas granted her legal permission to make the decision to have the abortion even without involving her parents. But after she received that order from the state court judge giving her that right, the federal government stepped in. In Texas, it's only legal to have an abortion until the pregnant person is about 20 weeks into their pregnancy. And this young woman is, according to media reports, about 15 weeks pregnant at this point. She's already been obstructed for over 3 weeks by the federal government in her efforts to obtain the abortion. And if they are able to successfully continue to prevent her from leaving her shelter and going to the clinic for her procedure, in a matter of weeks she will get to the point where legally she is no longer able to obtain an abortion, and she will essentially have been forced to continue a pregnancy and give birth against her wishes by the federal government.